Alright, do your intro bullshit.
I may have fucked my wife, but I'm also Eskimo brothers with my wife.
Most painful sexual experience.
Anal. The fact that
You got anal? Okay.
This is the reason people hate me. It's because I'm real.
Okay.
real douchey.
No, I'm...
And Miley Cyrus, you forgot her. But yeah.
I wish twerking caused cancer. Wouldn't that be some shit if they just like, alright, we're gonna put a cork in your dick, you're never gonna come again. You're just like, I'm frustrated.
I know you're not a classy guy, but have some class.
The show is called Hard to Swallow. Are you fucking kidding me?
I can't do this. You and I just got along so well to the point where the director guy was talking about doing our own movie.
Yes, I'm disappointed that never happened.
We can still do it.
What was the whole premise of our side?
He said something. We're just both fat fucks and just filthy and annoying. And
you brought out the worst in me, Jay. You really did.
He said that he wanted to make a movie where you and I were just like fat bumbling idiots in a haunted house.
Weird.
I'm down. I mean, whatever.
Is there a plot?
It would be probably like an Abbott Costello type movie where you just put the fucking buffoons in the haunted house and watch the shit roll.
Okay, tall people are always better anyway.
Why?
Just because they're
we're tall.
more worthy. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. We get the more polluted oxygen. By the time it gets up to our nostrils, all the short kids have already.
But like giraffes get the best leaves.
Okay, we're gonna move on to something else. That's it, fucker. You gotta do some theme songs.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the element we're missing is the professionalism of like, play the theme song and then talk. And at the end, it's like, oh, this has been a production. You know, that shit?
Absolutely. That sounds fun. Write some stuff out for me. I'll record it for you.
I don't even want to write. You just do what you want. Just look at the names of the shows and just fucking come up with something interesting.
I'll put you in the credits forever.
I'm gonna start doing like ridiculous ones. I'll put like 5 or 6 of them together for you.
Do like a fart trumpet. I don't care what you do. Just fucking something.
I'm gonna have to Google fart trumpet. I'm not sure what fart trumpet means. I'm scared of what comes up when I
maybe
Google
fart
it.
into a trumpet.
It's probably some sexual
pitches.
position that we don't want to know anything about.
Probably. Or do we?
I put my anus around your lips and just let go.
When I dip, you dip, I dip. What? We dip? Who dips?
She lives in Winter, which is one of the apartment complexes downtown. We just chilled and...
It was like she lives in a completely different season.
No, she does not live in a different season.
You have to set the bus to go back in time. Well, whatever.
You go forward too, I guess. It's an annual reoccurrence Winter.
Is that how that works?
It is.
So you heard the first podcast. You sent me a text and basically kissed her ass. Like, oh my god, she was so fun to listen to.
I thought she was hilarious.
So
That's
great.
Truthful. Yeah.
I am great.
You're my fucking friend, bro. Bethany sounded really cool on there. It was really
Hey,
funny.
want to hear
really
another
good
funny story? This is the one I was going to tell the other day, but then we ended up talking about other shit. This is the story that I was too embarrassed to tell you, but I can tell it right now. So, a couple of, I guess, weeks ago, I was at Meijer. When I was at Meijer, you know, grocery shopping, whatever, getting stuff. And I was talking to my friend on the phone for like 20 minutes. We hadn't talked for a while. So, you know, I'm like scanning my groceries in the self-checkout. But, you know, if you have more than 12, you have to go to like the one where it slides down the thing and then you bag them yourself at the end. So I'm not paying attention, you know, what I'm doing because I'm talking on the phone with my friend. So I scan all my groceries, bag them at the end, and then just start leaving and not realize like I did not pay for these groceries. I just, you know, see, and I didn't want to tell you this because you'd be like, oh, you're retarded. So like, I'm like, sometimes. You know, I'm like walking out and then the people that monitor, the self-checkouts are like,
theft of products?
She comes up to me and she goes, excuse me, did you pay for these? And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, shit. And I was like, I have to go. I like hung up with my friend and I was like, I need to actually not steal these groceries.
What the fuck?
And that's when the guy behind me in the sub-check, I was like, because, like, he wants to ring up
There's
his
a
groceries.
total there.
And there's a total of, like, it was like $35 worth of crap that I bought. And, like, I got home, and I was just like, pretending like this didn't happen. But I was like, to the dude, I was like, it's one of those days. He's like, those days where you accidentally steal groceries. And I was like, yeah, one of those. But yeah, that was very embarrassing. And, like, I didn't want to tell you because you would have made fun of me for the rest of my life. And
That's
now
like,
you will. But at least it's for the greater good.
There was
of
this moment
podcasting.
where you could almost see, like, my mother's brain shift from, like, play stupid to, I can get away with shit like this. That you'd have, like, the big-ass bag of, like, dog food or pop or water on the bottom.
Just stick it on the bottom of your cart.
My
And
mom
go
has
out.
done
Totally
stolen milk
forgot.
before, probably.
They'd check you out and you just stroll right the fuck out.
Yeah.
But I almost remember that moment where she walked out and was like, oh shit, I forgot to pay for the dog food. Wait a second.
No, I didn't.
I never have to pay for dog food again.
You just play the ignorant card when you get caught. And...
Oh my god, I'm so silly. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I just started watching The Weeds all over again. I've watched this series a couple times through.
I've never seen it,
It's
but
just
I
so
love
incredible.
Kevin Nealon.
I love it. I love it.
Why do I feel like this could be totally wrong, but I feel like one of the Olsen twins is in that.
No. Oh, yeah, she is.
Yeah?
She's the older son's girlfriend for some part.
Which one? The hot one?
They're twins, JJ.
That was kind of the fucking joke.
No, actually, I can tell them apart.
By the way, their pussy smells, probably.
No, the Mary Kate makes her lips do this weird, like,
around my
thing when
dick.
she smiles. No.
Which one killed Heath Ledger? Which one was it?
There was this big scandal. Kristen Stewart, who was dating Robert Pattinson, made out or fucked or whatever her, like, 20-year older than her, like, director on her Snow White movie, and then all these scandals ensued.
And then all the tweens were like, they're back together, and now they're not. And then
but who would cheat on Rob Pattinson? He's adorable.
He looks the part, don't he, for vampires?
I'm not following. I don't understand. I don't understand your frame of reference here.
Twilight.
The little fucking tween Twilight bullshit.
What do you mean?
Do you not understand Twilight?
I mean, the two of them worked well together because they always looked like they were just going to puke on each other. Like,
I mean, that's true. She always looked like she had to shit. She's like, so you're a vampire? I suddenly have to poop.
She's in the category where I put, like, Kesha and Jamie Presley, like, Trailer Park Hot.
That Trailer Park Hot.
Like,
I totally understand.
At least a little bit of coke in their system
Kesha
at all
should have
times.
her own category for Trailer Park. God, I fucking hate Kesha.
I remember when I was working at a hotel in Hudsonville when that first Twilight came out, and the old fucking biddies were so pumped that he was from Hudsonville. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know he was from Hudsonville.
Not Pattinson, but the
what's
other one.
his face? Taylor Lautner.
Lautner, yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, oh my god, Hudsonville boy is on the big screen.
Yeah.
He's so pretty.
But
he's a werewolf.
He was in movies before that. He was in Shark Boy and Lava Girl and in Cheaper by the Dozen too. Have you met our puppy before?
Yeah.
Is
Your
he
puppy's
the cutest thing
pretty
you've ever
amazing.
seen? Yeah.
He's
pretty
probably
amazing.
6 times bigger since you've
He's
seen
in
him.
prison right now, but he'll be out when this is
See,
over.
it's things like that where you're just like, why don't you just speak English? Like,
dog prison. He's in his...
She's always saying shit that, like, is inside joke, but she'll say it to people who have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. So
How is that an inside joke?
I mean, I filled in the blanks though. That wasn't a terribly inappropriate version. I mean, I could imagine, like, he's in prison. He's probably in a cage somewhere in a back room.
We've come to, like, call the bed the pod
The pod.
from watching.
Where does that stem from?
We were watching like an
forgot.
episode,
He's
or not an episode. We were watching one of the alien movies,
Like-
and they said something about the pod, and she just kept
It was
I'm floppy, I'm gonna go to the bed pod, and give me the
Like,
pod, and I'm gonna sleep in here.
at the very end, there was only like one character left who survived. What's her face?
Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah. And she went into this like sleep pod so she could be like frozen or whatever until she got back to Earth. I don't remember what happened in this movie. But like we were watching this late at night and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go into the sleep pod to go to sleep, and then eventually just got shortened to the pod.
If somebody told me they were going to the pod, I would assume that was short for like potty, like oh, she's got to go drop a deuce. And after she's there for like a long period of time, I'm like, whoo! Somebody would go check on Bethany in the pod, and she's
You sound like there was a buddy of mine who knocked up his wife. And this.
Before she was a wife?
No.
We don't knock up your wife. Like, that's not the terminology.
If you're not planning it, it's still being knocked up.
I guess. But you know what I mean? Like, that's not the typical terminology. Like, oh yeah, I knocked up my wife so hard last night. It's like,
if I knocked you up, I'll be forced to knock you down.
Knocking up is something you do to a one-night stand.
And that's like what I mean, exactly.
Oh, you're on her fucking side?
A girl that you don't really plan a future with.
Fucking #1 fan over here.
She scares me more than you.
Anyway, my friend's wife, we were going we were going to stay at like a hotel by the casino. And she was pregnant. And she didn't bring her bathing suit. And we're like, what the fuck? We told you there was going to be a pool. Da-da-da. And she said, I can't go swimming. I'm pregnant.
I'm pretty sure you're allowed to.
What are you talking about? She's like, it'll drown the baby. Duh. I'm like, how? What?
And you're like...
How fucking gappy is your cooch that you're gonna get fucking water flow up there and drown? I'm like, I'm pretty sure the kid's in liquid, first of all.
It is.
Like, they hear the
Wait,
water
how did
broke.
you respond to that? How did her husband respond to that?
He's not quite up there either,
He
so...
He just agreed and was like, yeah.
Sounds reasonable to me.
We don't want to kill the kid, you know.
People even give birth to their babies underwater. And they're fine.
They probably don't hold them under there, but...
No, but like they slide out and then they grab them. I'm not sure how it works, to be
Thanks
honest.
for the visual there.
So you just gotta pull them out, you fucking clear the mouth, and you spank them, right? Is that all there is to it?
I don't know. I feel like there's more than that. There's some snipping.
When you pinch a baby or spank a baby, it makes them do that first initial, like, inhale.
Yeah.
So that it expands their lungs.
I'm gonna use that excuse when I'm beating her. Oh, she wasn't breathing.
I just want to make sure you're breathing, babe.
Okay, good.
Do you like her? Did you see her tattoo before?
No.
Can you tell us what it's supposed to be, and then we'll decide what it really is?
Okay, at first glance.
Eric, what is it?
At first glance, that says I-69.
This is a Roman numeral 2, which is... Can we stop laughing for a second?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Here I go.
This is a Roman numeral 2, which is the Gemini symbol, and these are the 2 crab claws. And
see, look at him.
Right. Okay. Which is the Cancer symbol, and I was born on Friday, which is the borderline between Gemini and Cancer, and those are my astrological signs. So I'm a cusp.
Happy birthday now, because I forgot.
Thank you. But
already.
It hasn't happened yet, so it's
well, I know, but that's what I'm saying is I forgot the moment this conversation moves on. I forgot that your birthday's Friday.
I got you.
You must be a terrible boyfriend. You just apologize for shit in advance. He's like, I'm sorry though, I'm gonna forget your birthday in 2 days. My apologies.
I'm sorry, I'm going to abuse you tomorrow. My apologies.
At least it's not a tramp stamp.
If you put I-69 on the bottom of your back,
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna put.
You gotta put it somewhere where you can see it during a 69, like on your abdomen, upside down.
That way they know for sure.
So then when you're like, it's like, oh shit, yeah, you do. You really do. A taint tattoo.
Gross.
I want to get a tattoo. Do you have tattoos? You have one.
That's not my thing.
Oh.
No, that's not my thing. There's nothing in my life that I'm passionate enough about. Like,
I'm glad I couldn't afford it when I wanted one, because I was like, I'm gonna get Homer Simpson and his underwear on my stomach, and I'll be like make him dance.
This would be the coolest thing ever.
I went in there. I keep getting every once a month I'll get the coupon in the mail for the free appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go in there and it'll just happen to be.
He just Dutches the crap out of that place.
Shut the fuck up.
He Dutches the crap. She just turned Dutch into a verb. How do you feel about that?
It applies to him so well.
I do it. So I took the coupon in there, and when I ended up in there both times, it happened to be happy hour where they do $4 Long Islands or whatever. So I was like, oh fuck yeah! And I find not only there, but it seems to work there more than not. If I just talk up the fucking bartender while I'm ordering my second drink, they forget to ring it in. So the last 2 times I went in there, not only did I have my coupon for the free appetizer, but I got a fucking second free Long Island.
A $4 drink and then a second drink free.
Didn't that happen to you at Uccello's? I went to sleep. This was a couple weeks ago. He was still awake, and I, didn't even realize he had left because I was just passed out. and I wake up to a text like a couple hours later that says, "I love being me," and he says, "I was just at Uccello's." He got like $20-some worth of food and drinks for like $2.75 or something ridiculous like that.
Well, they had the on Foursquare they have the
you check in
where you get the free
pizza
puffs or breadsticks or whatever on your every third time you check in. So
he just checks in 2 times when he's not actually there.
Yeah,
you drive by and you're like, check in.
I if you see me check in there, I'm only actually there every third time. So
that is so shady.
I know, but it's great. So I go in and I'm like, all right, I have Foursquare for my free pizza puffs. And then between like 10 and 1 a.m. they have half off drafts. So you can get the big ass, like I can get my big ass like black and reds or whatever for like $2, $2.50, whatever it is. And then I use the same technique. I'm telling you, man, if you just chat the fuck out of them, don't give them a chance to even think about what they're doing. You just talk. So that's why it's best. My recommendation is always sit by where the fucking like bin of liquor and shit is. You know what I mean? Because you can just blah 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 blah.
You heard it here first, folks. sit by what you're drinking.
And
ask for it. Talk your way through it. And by the time they put the drink back down, they forgot they never ring it in.
Yeah, and like she gave me the receipt, and I was like, oh shit. Like we went to Wild Chef.
Wow, I was just gonna say Wild Chef, freaking Wild Chef.
I don't remember why we were there. She had a I
had a $10 off coupon of $30 or more. I got because that's the place where they cook in front of you or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get a cook in front of you entree. I got like a like some fried it was like vegetable tempura or whatever. So everyone else at our table, which is like 9 other people, got the cook in front of you shit. So they're all getting that stuff and they get their food, you know, they start eating it, the guy finished cooking, cleans up, whatever. And I'm like, wait, where's my food?
Like,
so we wait a couple minutes and then Jay goes up to the waitress and goes,
no, I was like, I told her to wait. Like I made her wait a few extra minutes because I was like, the longer we wait to tell them they forgot your food, the better off we are.
Yeah, and I was like, and Jay's like, do you happen to know? And then the waitress goes, I'm so, like, not even letting it finish. I'm so sorry, like, you know, I promise I'll pay for it, like, you know, I'll go get that ready for you right away. It came out, like, 3 minutes later.
She gave us, like, the meal free, and then she gave us, like, extra a couple percent off, too.
Yeah, so, this
and then
was
we
funny,
had the $10 off coupon.
Yeah, so, we look, and she forgot to put in Jay's drinks, so the only thing that's on the bill is the food that he ordered. Yeah. Our total bill ended up being like maybe $22
with tip.
But that was dinner, tip, drinks, the whole.
But if you paid for full price both meals, it would have been like nearly $50, and we got it for $22. So Jay's like, my life is so good. Don't you love dating me because shit like this happens? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm gonna go cuddle my puppy. He's been in.
You don't want to know what that means, folks.
No. Don't cuddle him too hard. He's started his red rockets, so.
Don't talk about it. He's still my baby. He's still Mama's little boy.
He's gonna be putting that little lipstick in your mouth while you're sleeping.
Gross. He's just Mama's little boy.